Game's future stars are into the box. Chris Anthony. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Anthony.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Anthony. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Wiggins is right there, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Chris Anthony comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. Chris Anthony will stand in again. But first, we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is line to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And this will not be close in the run. Will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cuevas is on his way home. The tag, and he's in there as it's now 7-3.
Oh, and their flower. She's good. She's my wife forever.
Striding in once again, Abraham Castro, and their runners at the corners now.
Castro.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Anthony on third. Benitez at second with 2 gone. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Curtis charging this one on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. Ready once again.
Cheese. Why not? Directions.
Andreas Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anthony is there, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down and the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Anthony is off of first with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 8-5.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this Kurt Lang, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this.
Now a throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Anthony. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Chris Anthony. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Ready for another chance, Chris Anthony. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So a big moment here, and standing in Julian Garlobo, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back. Anthony on at first, nobody out. Tapper up the line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Benitez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Curtis gonna have to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Abraham Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And he's in safely at third, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Abreu patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1. The Stars have
Batting third, right fielder.
first pitch on its way. High and deep to right. Ramiro looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. So 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Anthony has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. Mississippi leads it 1-0. So striding forward now, Chris Anthony. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So striding in, Andreas Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try.
Andreas Abreu.
This is in the air after. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without.
Chris Anthony will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch coming, here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Freed, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Mississippi's out in front. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Anthony. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's just a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julian Garlobo, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Julian Garlobo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Grounded to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in, Doug Mata.
Third baseman, Doug Mata.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch on the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Center field.
Now batting, Andre Tobin. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ramiro is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game.
It's time for... Digging in, Chris Anthony. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
That's a double. Maybe more.
Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run.
Wasn't supposed to go past the bag. That's stupid. This game does that a
So
lot.
stepping in, Gustavo Pena. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Anthony looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Chris Anthony. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle to his left.
Cheese and rice.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4. Stepping in, Chris Anthony. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Chris Anthony. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and stole this game away for his guy.
They game's futures. Ready now, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better.
Misses low. The throw down. Short,
Whoa.
but they got him. Great pick and
How did
tag
he
to
get
catch
me?
him trying to steal.
That wasn't my problem.
At the plate, Jack
I don't know how he got me,
Reinheimer.
but he got
He'll
me.
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for your Jackson
1 and
Generals,
2, here it comes.
the shortstop.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Anthony is in pursuit. 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dane Freeman. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Heading out towards shallow right. Anthony has it in his tracks. 1 away. Stepping up now, Jack Reinheimer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Reinheimer.
Lifted in the air out to right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that.
Settling in now, Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
Swing and a miss
Got
out in
me.
front of a changeup. Mata stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Liner toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Gustavo Pena. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Anthony is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Prince Curtis. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. See you later.
I almost got it.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When this one left the bat.
So coming to the plate, Felix
Right fielder,
Ramiro.
number 32, Felix Romero.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Anthony ranging back, still ranging back. Gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror.
Digging in, Chris Anthony will swing it from the left side right here.
Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Ramiro is right there as he takes it for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Right fielder,
Felix
number
Ramiro.
32.
He homered earlier and is
Felix
2 for 3 to this
Romero.
point.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Standing in, Chris Anthony. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Anthony.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Coming to the plate now, Abraham Castro.
Castro.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Chris Anthony. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Castro.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Ortiz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in now, Andre Tobin. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Tobin.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Braves put a 10 spot on the scoreboard.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skill.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Jack Bake, right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Now at the plate, Julian Garlobo, and their runners at the corners now.
Julian Garlobo.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Second pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Cuevas, the runner at third. Anthony on at second with two down. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Foster is right there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding two men in scoring position in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Anthony. He singled his last time up.
Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home. Ready once again, Chris Anthony. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding in once again, Chris Anthony.
Right fielder, Chris Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a full.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a real.
Welcome to ML. Frank Dominguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now batting, Michael Foster. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Michael Foster.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Mistake.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Anthony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Anthony.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Ready for another shot now. Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
No problem taking that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
For that pitch.
Swing and a liner.
Oh,
Foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Lifted in the air out to right. Castro is
Go,
over.
go, go, go. Oh.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready now, Chris Anthony. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And this guy's gonna slip up and give me the hit anyway. Watch.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Like that.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball to third. One there on the first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
That helps.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third. Well, that's just a